Farmer Brad here, and we have a bottle lamb. Let's see, I think we're going on our third day with her, and so I'm getting a feeding in. And she's in the house just to make it easier for us to be able to do the feedings, and there's been a cold snap, so it's just easier for her to keep her body temperature. And once she gets done feeding, then I'll explain sort of my setup with a diaper on her. I feel like I've come up with a pretty good system so far. I don't know if anyone else out there raises katahdins, but it seems like majority of our lambs, when they first come out, they have these little brown spots on their ears. And so I don't know if that's just a genetic trait that the rams or the ewes have passed down, but it seems like all of ours, I'd say 90% of them have that capability. So this lamb is a little on the small side. Pretty much I've just been gauging her appetite and whether or not her belly feels like it's gotten full. So I've mainly been just putting a pint worth of liquid in this container. And I really like this top here because it doesn't leak unless they squeeze down on that. I've had the small red bottles, or the small bottles with the red cap, and those seem to cause a lot of liquid to fall out of it. Okay, let me also, so we have this little play gate. Let me get the rubber band. We have this little toddler, and one thing that I've done, which will be a little tricky to do with one hand, is loop this rubber band on here. Then I'm going to put it down. This, and support the bottle with the rubber band. Now the trick is getting the right angle so that it's optimal for her to drink it, and so far that seems to work pretty well. It's going to fall out. Adjust that. Oop, oop. Whoa. Looks like I have too much liquid in there for the rubber band. I'll just show real quickly the diaper. The tail disappeared. Anyway, what I do is I cut a little hole for the tail to go through, and then I have this little carabiner, and I cut a little hole here so I can clip it on there, and then across the chest I have the coronavirus mask. So I'm able to latch it on there, and that keeps the diaper from sliding down, which works really well. Make it. Okay, that rubber band is just not strong enough. I put it next to the fireplace. There we go. And the other thing that we've had to kind of be mindful of is the floor is kind of slippery for her, and so you don't want her legs to keep on getting kicked out. So that's why we put some towels here to try to help her be able to grip at it. There we go. So the tendency of like scooting back. And the other nice thing with this bottle is like, even if it's in her mouth, if she stops squeezing on it, it's not going to put milk. Now, let's see. I like the belly's kind of getting full. Let's see if so we've been doing about every 3 hours of feeding, but I think we might need to bump it up to offering like once every half hour or hour so that she can start putting some more weight on. Okay, well, I'm going to hop off of here and change her diaper. Sure, YouTube land doesn't want to see that, but she's a real sweetheart. Now, the reason why she's a bottle lamb is that number 10 had triplets, and she was the smallest one at the time, and it was kind of cold, so I just grabbed her, brought her in. The mama didn't look like she could handle 3, and one of the other ones ended up not making it, so we just have her in the house, and she's a ewe lamb, so that'll be good because I plan on keeping most of my ewes. Actually, one thing I try to do is take notes of how well the ewes did at lambing. So ewe number 10, I'll probably try to get rid of after the lambs are weaned. Another thing with her is that she birthed out pretty small lambs, and so I want to make sure that I try to keep my ewes that have a good lambing genetics. But yeah, she's a cutie. I'll let you guys go. Have a great Friday evening.